We were deep in the jungles of Vietnam when it happened. Gunfire everywhere, chaos all around, and then suddenly I fell right through the ground itself. I woke up in a place that made no sense. Endless hallways, buzzing lights, and that maddening yellow wallpaper stretching endlessly into infinity. Instinct kicked in immediately. I checked my gear, gripping my rifle tightly, and cautiously began to move. The eerie silence was heavier than any battlefield I'd ever experienced. Every step echoed quietly, amplifying the sense of isolation. Then I heard a faint shuffling sound, like something slowly dragging itself across the rough carpet. It wasn't human. Each step was deliberate, patient. Whatever it was, it knew exactly where I was. My military training kept me calm. I meticulously counted my steps, memorizing each turn, each hallway, desperately trying to map out this impossible labyrinth in my mind. But the backrooms had tricks of their own. Rooms began showing glimpses of familiar scenes, my barracks, distant echoes of soldiers laughing, flashes of friends I'd lost in combat, memories designed to break my resolve. Then a chilling sight stopped me cold. A figure stood impossibly tall, distorted and shadowy, at the end of the corridor. It didn't move, didn't speak, just watched silently. My heartbeat thundered, adrenaline surged, but I held my ground, rifle raised. I backed away slowly, careful not to make a sound, but it followed, matching my pace, never gaining, never falling behind. The hallway stretched endlessly, an infinite loop. My breath quickened, panic threatening to consume me, but I refused to surrender. The rules had changed. This wasn't the jungle, and this wasn't a war I was trained to fight. Still, I knew surrender wasn't an option. Whispering a silent prayer, gathering every ounce of courage left, I turned sharply into another corridor, determined not to become another ghost lost in this endless maze.